Hello, Internet, your friendly neighborhood gremlin here. And today we're going to be giving Apollo a house off the beaten path, a place no one's ever been, which I suppose is kind of a lie, because he does find a house there. But I'm imagining like an ancient civilization, the kind of place that no one's been in thousands of years, maybe. Anyway, this build was kind of fun for me. I think it kind of turns out cute, and we use this sort of Zen house, I think that's what it's called in Animal Crossing. Anyway, it's just sort of a more traditional Japanese style house, and well, I cannot tell you that it was the kind of house that was used thousands of years ago, because I do not know a lot about Japanese history or architecture. I mean, when you go inside, it's made entirely of like stone and brick and stuff, so it's not like we were aiming for realism. The outside of the house and the inside of the house do not match, but that's okay. It's Animal Crossing. We're just gonna shove some ruined pillars around, cover it up, and pretend it works. Here I am trying to make that thing go in front of the door, and it's not gonna work, and so we give up. It's a shame though, I think it would have been really cute in front of the door. But our exterior build is very simple. There aren't gonna be a lot of things here, because we're imagining people haven't been here for thousands of years. So any of the sort of modern conveniences one might find in a vacation home are things that he was able to carry here with him. We get inside, that becomes less believable, but again, we're pretending. It's Animal Crossing, so essentially the majority of the build are just these ruined pillars and arches, as well as some decayed trees. We divide in an exceptional number of wheat fields. I'm not sure how I feel about them, but we're trying to like them, because I would like to like them. And also we add the stone table, because I feel like that's the kind of thing that could have been left here by people thousands of years ago. And then he just has like a little campfire, some torches, and a sleeping bag. I spent most of yesterday trying to make us like a Discord server, and maybe that's like a bad idea and not the kind of thing anybody would want to join or hang out in or whatever, but also it would be a place where I could sort of communicate things to you guys, because I don't have a community page, and I won't unless I ever hit 100 subscribers, which I mean may never happen. But I do think that having a sort of like central place where I could tell you, hey, a thing came up, video's gonna be a little bit late, sorry, or we could run polls. I could see if you guys actually want me to play Ooblets or Beacon Pines, which is a thing that I am doing now, mostly just because I want to. Though I'm not totally sure that it's a good idea. I mean, no one's watched it yet. Also, YouTube only showed it to like 33 people, so maybe someone will want to watch it. Or maybe y'all would just prefer me to shut up and just do Animal Crossing videos, which I mean is super fair, and I totally understand. But also, there are a limited number of villagers that I can decorate the houses of in HHP, and I don't want to stop making videos because I'm having a good time. And of course, there are obviously going to be channels that are not just related to the YouTube channel here, so we can sort of chat and hang out and have a good time. Maybe we'll be friends. I would like that. Not that I like really know what it is I'm doing on Discord or anything. Technically, I have one, and I've joined servers, but I don't really talk in them a lot, or ever, really. So I don't entirely know how it works or what it is I'm doing. So you're gonna have to be patient with me. And it may be a couple days yet before it's up, because again, I'm trying to figure out what the hell it is I want it to look like and stuff. I'll let you know the minute you can join, and then hopefully people will join. But again, if that's not the thing you want to do, totally cool. It's totally possible. I should have cut more of this catalog scrolling out, but I sort of just sped it up and then was going to cut anything that felt like it went on for too long. Awkward pauses or me scrolling, but the video's only 10 minutes, and when I was watching it back, it didn't really feel like anything happened for very long. But we are about to change the time of day, because apparently I cannot make a daytime build to save my life. And then we're gonna head inside. And I really like the inside of this build. It is certainly full of questionable decisions, but I mean, which of my builds aren't? Taking the risk is just way more fun, and so that's what we're doing. Here we are going to use the ramshackle wall and floor, and we're not going to question the fact that there's a bunch of bricks under that, what looks to be concrete and totally not stone. We are in fact just pretending that it is totally 100% stone, and makes absolute perfect sense, because I like the way it looks. And of course inside, following the theme of outside, we don't actually put in any items or things he couldn't sort of carry himself. I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that one person could carry all of these things to this place by themselves, but they are things that are like things you could theoretically carry, and maybe he took lots of trips. We do not run on totally stable logic here. Mostly we just fly by the seat of our pants and make some things logical, and then other things contradict the logic that we were aiming for. I'm doing the best I can, and I mean, that's all we can ask for. The room ends up being huge, like 10 by 10 huge, as big as it could possibly be, mostly just because I'm trying to fit way too many things in here that are entirely unnecessary, like a cave. It's important not to ask questions. I just liked the way it looked, and so we acquired a cave. I also give him an outdoor bath, which he didn't seem at all excited about, and I thought he would be. So that was rather disappointing, but also, I mean, you can't expect them to like everything you do. At least in Animal Crossing, they just lie to you and tell you they like it, even if they don't. as long as you put all the things they asked you for in it. So I have decided that he likes it, and that's the last word on it. I suppose you can tell me how you feel about it down below. Again, you're allowed to have your own opinion. You're a real person, not a computer program who I've built a house for. I really feel like I should have more to say about the build than I do. I mean, I like it. I think it turned out well, but it's not really exciting, I suppose. I don't know. He gets a kitchen, and we give him an outdoor bath and a little area to sit and a campfire in the middle of his living room. Because, I mean, screw logic. Who needs a chimney? Oh, here's a thing that he probably couldn't have carried himself, or at least not the kind of thing I would imagine someone lugging around by themselves. A mini fridge, but also I thought he should have a fridge. And here's a fan that I'm going to put down there and then totally forget that it exists, and it's not going to move. I've been doing that a lot in my builds lately, like in the church choir build where we put down that rattan wastebasket and then I just forgot it was there. That was a fun, exciting time. So I guess like add that to your bingo card of weird quirks about me. Is that a bingo card anyone's playing? Probably not, but it might be fun. Sort of pick out all the weird things about me. Maybe that wouldn't be such a good time. I don't know. Though I would say, if you want to learn about all your weird quirks, start recording and editing yourself. Not that there's really any power I have to change any of the things I do, because they're just kind of like casual, unconscious things. I don't know. I guess I'm just feeling a little scattered and like I don't have anything to say today. My computer's really been acting up the past couple days, which is not great because I don't really want to spend $3K to get a new one. Though, I mean, I probably should soon. It just like keeps disconnecting itself from the internet. Maybe that sounds weird, but it's not the internet that's the problem. The internet's fine. It's to like disconnect and reconnect my computer to the Wi-Fi. Sometimes a couple times because it will be like, okay, cool. And then I'll be like, no, sorry, I changed my mind. But yesterday I was doing it way more than it has ever done it before. And that was really annoying because I was trying to sort of set us up a Discord server and my computer just kept blipping the internet. So, we didn't get very far in that endeavor. I gave him some cans because I figured that might be what he was eating food out of. Probably not practical long term, but who knows? And we are of course going to grab a gnome because everyone needs a gnome. I have a hard time trying to find a place to put the gnome. He ends up I think just in front of the cave, which is maybe not the smartest place to put the gnome, but also the only place that he fit. So that's where he goes. We also pulled out the tin bucket full of water, which I thought might be good given that he has a fire in his living room, as well as that little cool globe and the antique map, because I imagine he had to find his way here, so maybe he draws maps, or maybe he just has a treasure map and he's hunting for treasure. And now we try to find the folding desk, because again, we're trying to go for things he could have carried here himself. I don't think I actually ended up using the outdoor table. I am going to give him one of those little metal fold-up chairs though. So logically it evens out, right? No, not really. That's okay. I've really managed to work myself up into an anxious frenzy at the moment. I really needed to go to the store yesterday, and I don't remember why it was. I didn't. I think it just got too late, and I was distracted, and then I just didn't go. So now I need to go today, and today we're filming this, and it takes longer to film and edit than it did to do the Let's Play I posted yesterday. So I should have gone yesterday, but I didn't, and now I'm stressed. And also my brain doesn't work, so I don't know what it is I'm saying. And I probably should just cut all of this out and just leave in music or something, but I know personally I hate that. I want someone to talk to me. I don't like when people just have music. And I mean, again, it's a personal preference thing. I'm sure some people would rather listen to music than listen to me ramble like this, especially given that my mouth is making all of these horrible noises, and I can't make it stop. And I'm very stressed out about it. So maybe I'm done editing this, and I'm just going to ramble for the next 2 minutes, and it's just going to be what it is, which is probably not good for the longevity of my YouTube channel. But I can feel my scalp, and I'm getting onto the like precipice of like stress. It's not going well, but I mean, this is what anxiety is like sometimes, and autism. It's always fine until it's inconvenient, and then people are like, well, I mean, really? Look, this is my life. This is how I live. And we're putting a bunch of bugs in this build, which I guess I haven't done yet. No, first we're adding the torches, and then we'll put in the bugs. Here we are trying to put a light above the thing, but we decide that the light seems not like the thing that would be in here, and so we give up on that and just turn the lights down. Please, God, somebody make my mouth stop making this noise. Because it's horrific. Absolutely horrific. But here we are, we're going to put some bugs in because I like bugs. And so now there are bugs. Isn't it such a good time here over in this corner of the internet? It's great, right? No, it's not that great. But we're going to do the reveal now, so that's nice. We're nearly at the end of this monstrosity of an episode. Sorry we sort of went off the rails there at the end. I mean, I couldn't fix it. So here are our outfits, which are not super exciting, but also a thing that we've done. Anyway, do like, comment, and if you don't hate me yet, subscribe. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye!